I wanted to make one final update to this documentary before I close it out. Today is April 7th, and I just wanted to be open and honest with everyone because that's all I can do and that's all I've ever tried to do. So you guys caught me at a very odd point in my life right now. 17 years ago, I had a little boy that passed away, and I was able to hold him in my arms, and I promised him I'd do all I could to try and help the world. And I've just never felt like I've achieved that. I never really feel like I've kept my promise, and it's just something that's been weighing on me and gnawing on me this entire time. And I've really wanted to do something to just try and fulfill and keep that promise. So what I've done is I started this documentary, this YouTube channel on May 2nd last year. And I've just been trying to push and do something positive every single day. And there's been a lot of obstacles. I don't like being on camera. I don't like putting myself out here like this. It's all weird, but I'm just trying to do what I can to create something positive. And it's been a wild journey. It means more to me than I could ever express. And it's my entire life and what I've committed to doing. I walked into this with not much. I had about $20,000 worth of possessions. But I'm willing to give up every single thing that I own and everything that I have in order to make this happen, in order to keep my promise, and in order to just try and do something. And even if it's just a YouTube page for a year of just doing what I can, I will give up everything that I own to keep that promise. Everything. Nothing else really matters to me. I mean, obviously family and stuff, but as far as possessions, none of it matters. I don't care. It just doesn't mean anything to me. All I want to do is keep my promise to my son. And so that's where I'm at with everything. I really need to be open and honest with that. That's my driving force, and that's all I'm doing this for. So in order to keep on this journey and to finish out the rest of the way, I'm gonna have to sell my current truck and my camper and just my everything. I'm gonna sell it all and just continue on and finish out this journey that I'm on, that I feel I have to finish for the next month. I don't even have a full month left, and I have to do something to get to the rest of the videos. I need to make 365 videos, and I've got 120 left. And I know it may sound crazy to some, but to me, it's what I'm driven to do and what my goal is. And I'm going to be making a lot of videos in the near future. Some of them are going to be kind of short or doing what I got to do to catch up, but it's still going to be positivity, and it's still my goal, and I'm going to achieve it. It's going to cost money. Obviously, I can't work, and it's going to cost money to invest into all this. And like I said, I just see everything as a pot. I've kind of had to invest the money that the people gave me into things I needed to get by to this point. So I have to sell out and continue on this journey, and I will absolutely 100% reinvest $5,000 into this community and give it back to this community in the form of gardens and trees and stuff, and just trying to create self-sufficiency here locally. And that's just my goal, my dream, and all this stuff. So I have to achieve my goals, and that's all I'm doing. And I'm just driven by what I'm trying to do. And please, I want everybody to understand that's my driving force, and that's what my goals and my plans are. I'm going to give up everything to achieve it. I'm perfectly fine with it. I actually am happy. I want to try and give back, and I don't mind not having anything. I'm a minimalist, and so the less possessions, the better. I know that I'll always be all right. I always have plenty of capable skills in this world. I just have to apply myself towards that. That leads me full circle to where we're at with the truck fund and stuff, and I feel really bad that I didn't go buy a new truck. There's a lot of people that wanted to see me have a new truck, and they went to fund that and to doing that. I apologize to everyone. I apologize to Will. I apologize to everybody who donated money and thought that it was going to go to that. And I apologize so much. I'm so sorry that I did not keep my end of the deal and fulfill that request and that hope. But what you guys have done has enabled me to keep going on my journey and on my mission, and to where I might end up with something at the end. The way I see my life, it's just a big pot, it's a big bank, and everything I own is just a rotating fund, and I buy and sell stuff constantly. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and sometimes I take trash and I'll turn it into great stuff and resell it, and you never know what I'll do. And I get paid to haul off trash, and you never know what this life will bring you. So I'm going to spend every single day until May 2nd helping people and doing what I can for the community, and also trying to make videos simultaneously at the same time. So I got a lot on my plate. But after that, I can focus on rebuilding my life. But until then, I'm just going to keep my promise to my son and stay on my journey and stay driven and stay focused and just donate every bit of everything I have. And please don't start another fund or anything for me, please. It's not about that. I don't want that. I feel guilty. I owe taxes and stuff, so I'm kind of destined to live life this way anyway. It's just my existence, and I don't mind. I prefer to just kind of follow my own journey and my own route. After May 2nd, maybe throw me a little work if anybody has any jobs out there, or if anybody wants to invest in any of my inventions. There we go. That would be something that'd be real cool, because then it would be residual income that we could have, both of us, and I would just take a very small cut and I would give everything to everybody else. So I do have a couple inventions in my back pocket that I know would make money and do very well and be very successful. I'm just keeping those for investors and for my rainy day fund, if you will. You never know. I have faith it'll all work out in the end, but please don't feel the need to try and donate to me or anything like that. I'm not asking for anything like that. All I'm trying to do is just try and help and just keep my promise to my son. That's what this is about. Please don't get me wrong. I am not trying to sound ungrateful to everyone who donated. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You guys have enabled me to stay on this journey that I'm on. I just feel terrible that I let you guys down, and I feel bad about it all. I apologize for not keeping my end of the deal, but please know what you guys have done for me, and in turn what has allowed me to help a lot of other people. So it's done great things, and please just look at the silver lining behind it all and try not to focus on the fact that I didn't keep my end of the deal, and instead just look at the positives of it all. You guys are freaking amazing, and I love you all so much, and I can't thank you enough. So please don't take it as I'm ungrateful, because I am eternally grateful for everything you guys did for me. It means so much, and it broke me down to tears so many times because of all the heartfelt love and care and compassion. I've never seen anything like that before. And it means so much, but it put me in such a terrible moral dilemma between continuing on this journey and trying to fulfill my promise to you guys, to where I just was so conflicted I didn't know what to do. And I still don't, and I feel bad about it all. It's hard to explain, but just know I am forever grateful for everything you guys did, and I'm sorry for everyone that I let down and that I may have not been what you thought you were donating to, or that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I apologize. I know that's got to be disheartening, and I haven't really got to look Will in the eye and apologize to him yet, but that's on my list of things to do. I guess what I'm trying to say is, at the end of it, I know that I will always be all right. I have so many skills in this world that I can use, and so many different ways I could survive in this world. That's not even a question to me. If I focus my time on that, I'm fine. I'm choosing to spend my time focusing it on trying to help people, and that unfortunately takes money. I've tried to do it very budget friendly, but I mean, I've had to borrow money from friends. I've had to do just about everything I can to try and be able to make this happen, and it's spread me so thin that I would be going into debt. I would be giving up everything I own plus going into debt if it hadn't have been for you guys. And now with you guys at the end of it, I may actually end up with, I got a plan for a little Jeep. I bought it for $1,600. I got it on a good deal from a buddy, and I am going to use that to pull a little camper. I wanted to make it in the bed, truck bed camper, but I think it's going to actually work better on a little trailer, and then I could pull it with a Jeep and disconnect the Jeep, and there's just so many different ways I could end up with it. It's half a camper currently. I'm wanting to be engineering it, making the top half plexiglass and all see-through and cool, and I just have a really big idea on all that. I bought that for $1,000, and I just really appreciate everybody for me to be able to do that. I mean, I wouldn't have had anything left if it wouldn't have been for you guys, and so you guys are still making it to where I'll have my dream home, actually, because I don't want much in this world. That is all I want. I know it sounds crazy that all I want is a house the size of a truck bed, but that is what I want, and a Jeep. But it works perfect. I'll be able to even get a little four-wheeler and slide it underneath. But it'll work out great because I'll have everything just the way I want it. It will all be paid for. I'll have absolute freedom to go anywhere I want in the world, and I'll have nothing as far as a budget. I won't have hardly anything as far as the cost of living goes. So life will be super easy, really, because if you don't need much, you don't cost much, and it makes it to where you have time to go do all the things you want to do in this world. So if you just give up everything, you in turn get time. And I think that time is the most important thing on this planet, and it's more important than money could ever be. So I just try to spend my time doing what I want to do. But that's all I want in this world, and I'm happy with that. That's great. And to me, it just seems like the greatest thing I could ever possibly have. And you guys have made that possible. And so I'm going to walk away with about $5,000, which is about half. It's just rough. But about half of what the community donated me, and I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't have had anything if it wouldn't have been for you guys. And I'm able to go and have things in life and have my dreams fulfilled. It works out great. So even though I didn't get a truck, I still got everything I wanted in this world, because I don't want much. So it works out perfect. And what I wanted more than anything was to keep my promise to my son, and you guys did that. And I hope you know how important that is to me and how much it means. And that's the biggest thing. I don't care about a truck, but I do care about what you helped me do, and you guys helping me keep my promise to my son. That is what matters more than I could ever explain to any of you guys. And so you guys have helped me pay back my debts a little bit, and you've made it to where I could just keep going. And I'm gonna pay half of it forward, and so I'm starting a little separate documentary for the gardens and stuff. I've had obstacles arise to where I haven't been able to deliver the gardens as much between everything going on. The clutch went out on the dump truck for the gardens, so we're getting that fixed. And there's just a bunch of obstacles that I've had to try and overcome, but I'm still going to do it. And whatever I run out of time for the gardens, I'm going to just go ahead and plant fruit trees at city parks and spend the rest of the money that way. But I want to be all open and honest with it, and I want to keep it all out in the open. I try to deliver gardens every year. I'll be once again 100% honest and say I don't know how to garden at all. I'm not very good, but I do have 2 strong hands and a strong back, and I have capabilities to deliver dirt and help work the dirt, work the earth, and do all the hard work that's needed to be done. I'm not good at raising the plants, and I'm not good at keeping them alive and all that, but I am good at work. That's what I'm just asking, is if everybody out there that's wanting gardens and stuff, they have to be able to keep it going, but I'll help start it for sure. And that's all I'm trying to do. That's what I see the answer to all this is everybody just coming together as a community and putting our arms around each other and helping raise each other up right here locally. And that's all we can do in this world. And if we work to be self-sufficient as a family or as a community, we'd be all right, and we wouldn't have to worry about anything else. And I just want to see us be able to achieve that. So I'm working with all I can to try and make that a reality. I think that is a good idea no matter how you cut it. Right now, it helps you eat healthier and cleaner, and if whatever economic collapse or whatever happens, then we're going to be prepared and not nearly as worried. So it's all around a good idea, and just what I'm trying to strive for in the world. I'm just trying to be the change I want to see, and do something positive. So that's pretty much where I'm at on this whole journey, and with everything. I'm continuing on. I'm going to, like I said, start another documentary of the gardens, and I want to keep track of where $5,000 of the money goes, and I'm going to try and plant fruit trees in the parks, because I know that'll be something that'll last forever and won't be as hard to maintain as a garden, and it'll just be something public that everybody can have access to. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. It's just a little bit of positivity. I love playing in the snow and stuff. So everybody that I was able to come and help out this winter, I appreciate you for reaching out to me and for giving me the chance to help. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool going on adventures for me. I know it sounds wild, but I enjoy it. So thank you. I can't give this amazing community enough credit and enough thanks for everything. You guys have broke me down to tears so many times for all this with just your outpouring of love and compassion. We have the most beautiful community here, and my friends and family, you guys are all just great. You guys help me out so much in this world, and I just appreciate all of you guys so much. I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. This year was quite the adventure, and it was just unbelievable, everything to witness and be a part of. It was really something that was really amazing, and I thank you guys for the experience. It was just unreal. I appreciate you guys more than I could ever explain. Thank you so much.